This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated. This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
This is a pandemic of the unvaccinated.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
So how we go from a worldwide sickness, disease, called that a pandemic, now it's a pandemic of the unjabbed people. It's like they want to go to war with us for no reason. If I'm not sick, I don't need to go to a doctor. Just like the verse here says. And Jesus answered and said unto them, they that are whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. There's something in it that they want us to have, and they pushing real hard for us to get it.
Any of those new steps influence the average American's day-to-day life? Should we expect any new mitigation recommendations, as an example?
It depends on if you're vaccinated or not. It depends on if you're vaccinated or not.
Welcome to modern day segregation. Segregation by design. The jab versus the unjab. This guy asked her a question about the people into the country about mask wearing, and look at her answer.
Protects more people in the United States.
But it's a requirement for people at a business with more than 100 people. It is not a requirement for migrants at the southern border. Why?
That's correct. Go ahead.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin. We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin. And your refusal has cost all of us.
I'm telling y'all, they're getting us ready for this beast system that's coming by any way possible. He said he's tired. He's tired of it. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. Just like Joebiden just said, his patience is running out. It's running out. He's telling us our time is short. The devil know his time is short, so he's going to do whatever he's going to do to get people to fall to the beast system.
Millions more Americans to get vaccinated.
We've been patient, but our patience is wearing thin. And your refusal has cost all of us. This is not about freedom or personal choice. It's about protecting yourself and those around you.
The president is ordering nearly all federal workers and employees of contractors that do business with the federal government get vaccinated within 75 days, eliminating their option to be tested instead of getting shots. Employees who refuse could be punished, even fired.
If you want to work with the federal government and do business with us, get vaccinated.
While initially reluctant to issue mandates, the president's aggressive new plan requires vaccinations for 17 million healthcare workers at hospitals and other sites that receive Medicare or Medicaid funding. President Biden's now pressuring private companies too, directing the Labor Department to require businesses with 100 or more employees ensure their workers are fully vaccinated or provide a negative test each week, a move the White House estimates will impact 80 million Americans. Companies that do not comply could face fines. The White House anticipating lawsuits.
We're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated coworkers.
All of it as approval of the president's handling of the virus has dropped since he expressed confidence about the pandemic 2 months ago.
Today, we're closer than ever to declaring our independence from a deadly virus.
The president tonight.
We're in the tough stretch, and it could last for a while.
And the TSA is doubling fines for airline passengers who refuse to mask up.
If you break the rules, be prepared to pay. And by the way, show some respect.
So we got 75 days to get ready. There's no options. He don't want you to just take tests weekly. He wants you to get this jab. The Lord is on my side. I will not fear. What can man do unto me? Can't do nothing to you. The Lord already prepped us. It's going to be a time like this. Now it's up to you to make that choice.
From COVID-19 and our efforts to address the global pandemic. From COVID-19 and our efforts to address the global pandemic. From COVID-19 and our efforts to address the global
Pandemic.
When this thing first started, they said that they were pushing for the jab so we won't get sick. But now they're saying they could still get sick with the jab. What lie they gonna stick where you can clearly see what she said? This is why I'm gonna read this. It is better to trust in the Lord than to put confidence in man. I trust in my God. He my helper. He healeth the sick. He healeth diseases. That's who I'm gonna trust in.
The Biden administration has stained America's prestige and honor around the world by the way they've handled this Afghan withdrawal and by the way they have essentially surrendered to the Taliban.
So I'll put that clip in there to show y'all that he surrendered to the Taliban or whatever they call themselves these days. But he doesn't want to go to war with them. Well, he wants to go to war with people who are just trying to live their lives, go to work, come home, hang out with their families and friends. And that's who he wants to go to war with. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell. Don't fear what he could do. He could only do so much, especially if you're in the Lord. There's only so much that he could do. Because if you're in the Lord, you know you will live one day again in the kingdom.
But the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated.
It's going to get crazier and crazier, but trust in the Lord. Blessed is the man that trusted in the Lord and whose hope the Lord is. Trust in the Lord. If you got to lose your job, lose it. Trust in the Lord.
Let me be clear. If you're in a state where hurricanes often strike, like Florida or the Gulf Coast or into Texas, a vital part of preparing for hurricane season is to get vaccinated now. Everything is more complicated if you're not vaccinated and a hurricane or a natural disaster hits.
What? I care if you're on the side of the fucking highway changing a tire after a blowout in the Florida heat. Oh, your dog just died. So having a hard time paying your rent? That's okay. I know what to do. A cure for cancer? Get the vaccine. Get it now. Why you being so pushy, huh? Sorry, Joe. I'm just not gonna be able to do it.
They're pushing this thing so hard that even in crisis situation, the best thing to do is go get jabbed up. If missiles are flying and we're being overtaken by war, the best thing to go do is get jabbed up. That's how it sounds. I will praise thee, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul knoweth right well. The way the Lord made us is beyond finding out. We can't even imagine the way the Lord made our systems to take on sickness and to release those sickness and build it up so that we don't die from sickness and diseases. He's our healer. He's our strength. I'm telling y'all, man, it's time to get born again and fear the Lord. Because the things that are coming, if you don't have him, I don't know what to tell y'all.